Scene.
Baldolf! Am I not falling away vilely since the last action? Do I not beat? Do I not dwindle? Why? My skin hangs about me like an old lady's loose gown. I'm withering away like an old apple John. Well, I'll repent. And not suddenly while I'm in some liking. I shall be out of heart shortly, and then I shall have no strength to repent. And I have not forgotten what the inside of the church is made of. I'm a peppercorn, a brewer's horse, the inside of a church. Company. The villainous company hath been the spoil of me.
Sir John, you are so fretful you cannot live long.
Why? There isn't. Come, sing me a bawdy song, make me merry. I was as virtuously given as a gentleman need to be. Virtuous enough. For little. Dice not above 7 times a week. Went to a bawdy house not above 1 cynical order of an hour. Paid money that I borrowed 3 or 4 times. Lived well and in good compass. And now I live all out of order. Out of all compass.
Why, you are so fat, Sir John, that you must needs be out of all compass. Out of all reasonable compass, Sir John.
Do thou amend thy face, and I'll amend thy life. Thou art our admiral, thou bearest the lantern in thy poop, but 'tis in the news of thee, thou art the knight of the burning lamp.
Why, Sir John, my face does you no harm.
No, I'll be sworn, I make as good use of it as many a man doth a death's head or a memento mori. I never see thy face, but I think upon hellfire and knives that lived in purple. For there he is in his robes, burning, burning. If that were any way given to virtue, I would swear by thy face. My oath should be, by this fire, that's God's angel. But thou art altogether given over, and worse indeed, for the light in thy face, the sun of our darkness, when thou ranst up God's hill in the night to catch my horse. If I did not think thou hast been an ignis fatuus or a ball of wildfire, there's no purchase in money. Oh, thou art a perpetual triumph, everlasting bonfire light. Thou hast saved me 1,000 marks and links and torches, walking with thee in the night betwixt tavern and tavern. But the sack thou hast drunk me would have brought me less lights as good cheap dearest travelers in Europe. I've maintained that salamander of yours with fire any time this 32 years. God reward me for it.
This blood, I would my face rend your belly.
God mercy! So I should be sure to be heartburn. Who now, dumb heartlet the head? Have you inquired yet who picked my pocket?
Why, Sir John? What do you think, Sir John? Do you think I keep thieves in my house? I've searched, I've inquired. So has my husband, man by man, boy by boy, servant by servant. The teeth of a hare was never lost in my house before.
You lie, hostess. Baldolf was shaved and lost many a hair. And I'll be sworn my pocket was pissed. Go! You're a woman, go!
Who? I? No, I defy thee. In God's light, I was never so called in mine own house before.
Go to. I know you well enough.
No, Sir John. You do not know me, Sir John. I know you, Sir John. You owe me money, Sir John. And now you pick a quarrel to beguile me of it. I bought you a dozen shirts to your back.
Doubtless, filthy doubtless. I have given them away to bakers' wives. They made bolters of them.
Now, as I am a true woman, hauling of 8 shillings an ell, you owe me money here. Besides, Sir John, for your diet and by drinking, and money lent you 4 and 20 pounds.
You're part of it, Lambe.
He, alas, he is poor.
How?
Nothing.
Poor? Look upon his face. What call you rich? Let them coin his nose. Let them point his chinks. I'll not pay a denier. What? Will you make a yoker of me? Shall I not take mine ease in mine, and I shall have my pocket picked? I have lost a seal ring of my grandfather's worth of 40 mark.
Oh, yes, food. I heard the prince tell him, I know not how oft, that ring was copper.
How? The prince is a jack, a sneak of his blood. On were he here, I would cudgel him like a dog if you would say so. How now, lad? Is the wind in that door in faith? Must we all march?
Yeah, 2 and 2. Newgate fashion.
My lord, I pray you, hear me.
What sayst thou, Mistress Quigley? How doth thy husband? I love him well. He is an honest man.
Good, my lord, hear me.
Prithee, let her alone and list to me.
What sayst thou, Jack?
The other night I fell asleep here, behind the arras, and had my pocket picked. This house is the Earn Body House. They pick pockets.
What didst thou lose, Jack?
Wilt thou believe me? How? 3 or 4 bonds of 40 pound apiece on a seal ring of my grandfather.
A trifle. Some 8-penny matter.
So, I told him, my lord, and I said I heard your grace say so, and my lord, he speaks so vilely of you, like a foul-mouthed man he is. And he said he would cudgel you.
What he did not.
There's neither faith, truth, nor womanhood in me else.
There is no more faith in thee than a steered prune, nor no more truth in thee than a drawn fox. On for womanhood, may marry and maybe the deputy's wife of the ward to thee. Go, you thing, go!
What? Say what thing? What thing?
What thing? Why, a thing to thank God on.
I am no thing to thank God on. I would thou shouldst know it. I'm an honest man's wife, and setting thy knighthood aside, thou art a knave to call me so.
Setting thy womanhood aside, thou art the beast to say otherwise.
Say, what beast, thou knave? Thou?
What beast? Why an otter?
Well, an otter, Sir John. Why an otter?
Why, she's neither of fish nor flesh. A man not know where to have her.
Thou art an unjust man in saying so. Thou or any man knows where to have me, thou knave, thou.
Thou sayest true, Hostess, and he slanders thee most grossly.
So he doth you, my lord, and said this other day you owed him 1,000 pounds.
Sirrah, do I owe you 1,000 pounds?
1,000 pounds, Paul. 1,000,000. Thy love is worth 1,000,000. Thou owest me thy love.
Nay, my lord, he called you Jack, and said he would cudgel you.
Did I, Baldo?
Oh, indeed, Sir John, you said so.
Ah, if he said my ring was copper.
And I say it is copper. Darest thou be as good as thy word?
Why, Paul, thou knowest, as thou art but man, I dare. But as thou art prince, I fear thee as I fear the roaring of a lion's whelp.
And what art thou, Sir John?
The king himself is to be feared as the lion. Dost thou think I'll fear thee as I fear thy father? Nay, all I do, I pray God my beard will break.
If it should, how would thy guts fall around thy knees? But, sirrah, there's no room for faith, truth, nor honesty in this bosom of mine. It is all filled up with guts and midriff. Charge an honest woman with picking thy pocket. Why, thou whoreson, impudent and bawsy rascal, if there were anything in thy pocket but tavern reckonings, memorandums of bawdy houses, and 1 poor pennyworth of sugar candy to make thee long-winded, if thy pocket were enriched with any other injuries but these, I am a villain. And yet you will not stand to it. You will not pocket up wrong.
Guys, we
Thou
gotta
not
let
ashamed.
Dost thou hear, Paul? Thou knowest in the state of innocence Adam fell. On what should poor Doc Falstaff do in these days of ability? Thou seest I have more flesh than another man, and therefore more frailty. You confess, then, you picked my pocket.
It appears so that story.
Osiris, I forgive thee. Go make ready breakfast. Love thy husband, look to thy servants, cherish thy guests. thou shalt find me tractable to any honest reason. Thou seest I am pacified still, nay, prithee, be gone. Now, how? To the news at port for the robbery, lad. How's that answered?
My sweet beef, must be still be good angel to thee. The money is paid back to you.
I do not like that paying back. 'Tis a double labor.
I'm good friends with my father and may do anything.
Rob me the exchequer, the first thing thou dost, and do it with unwashed hands too.
Oh, do, my lord.
I have procured thee, Jack, a charge of foot.
Aye, would it have been of horse? Where shall I find one that can steal well? Oh, for a fine thief of the age of 22 or thereabouts, I'm heinously unprovided. Well, God be thanked for these rebels. They offend none but the virtuous. I laud them. I praise them.
Oh,
My lord.
go bear this letter to Lord John of Lancaster, to my brother John. This to my lord. Go, Peter. To horse. For thou and I have 30 miles ride. Yet dead in the time. Jack, meet me tomorrow in the temple hall at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. There thou shalt know thy charge, and there receive money and order for their future. The land is burning, Percy stands on high, and either we or they must go alive.
Rare words, grave old. Hostess, my breakfast, come. Oh, I could wish this tavern were my drum.